Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Tripp, and welcome to the Game According to Me podcast. Definitely a week later than it should have been, but I apologize for that. I totally lost track of it. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about the things that went down in the month of January. Basically, it was just all football, but we'll get into a little bit of the Royal Rumble itself as well. Um, But really quickly, we will talk really quick about baseball and what is going on with the free agency. The fact that the two biggest free agents have not signed is kind of crazy. And on one hand, I it does kind of make me think why are Manny Machado, why are Bryce Harper not signed right now? Why haven't they signed? Those are the two top free agents, and they should be, you know, they should be signed to a team. But then there's another part of me that says that I am totally fine with this because and these salaries are getting out of hand, and is when there was talks about Bryce Harper making $400 million, a couple years ago, I was like, no, that just seems wrong to me, and so yeah. I mean, I'm on one hand, I'm okay with them suppressing the salaries if that's what the owners are doing. If they're saying we're not going to pay $40 million a year for a guy that hits a baseball, that's what that's what it should be. So I'm all I'm kind of all for this. I really am. I kind of am all for this. So that's just my take about that. Um, and then let's get into the Royal Rumble. Um, if you follow me on YouTube, if not, it's AJ Tripp. So you can go there and check it out. My Royal Rumble reaction. I thought it was an okay pay per view. What I really got just crazy at the hypocrisy that the fans were, because they got so upset that Roman Reigns got the opportunity to jump back into the Royal Rumble a couple years ago, but they don't get upset when Becky Lynch does it. And it's just so hypocritical. And then the fact that she won. I mean, really, guys. I mean, really, it is something that is just. I'm not that big of a fan right now for Becky Lynch. I really not, because I think they are just they're trying to make her something that she just isn't. I mean, the fans are behind her, and that's well and good, but she's just you know and then the fact, she's seemingly always just on social media, just getting one over on somebody and everything like that. So I'm ready for this whole stuff to be over and done with. I'm pretty much I'm very much hoping that they do the triple threat at WrestleMania, and I'm hoping that actually either Charlotte or Ronda Rousey win. I am not wanting Becky Lynch to win right now. They need to change her booking first before I want to see her as the champion. So uh, book her to be more realistic than to just you know be what she is right now. So, um, but there was, and the Seth Rollins, he won the men's Royal Rumble, and yeah, so he's gonna go to WrestleMania, take on Brock Lesnar, I'm not sure what's gonna happen there. They could easily put the title on him, and it does seem like he has the backing of Triple H and everything like that, so he could be, you know, He could really be out there and be the guy. So while Roman's out, so um, yeah, that would be interesting. It would also be interesting to see what would happen if they kept the title on Brock Lesnar. There's a part of me that just says, I mean, they just need to just retire the championship, because it really should only be the WWE championship, shouldn't it? Like, there's no reason, that there should be two champions. There really isn't, and I've never gotten that. But even back when it was like the WWE championship and the world championship. No, I never get that. It needs to be one champion, and it should be the WWE champion. And the fact that that it is two championships just really, it peeves me. It really does. It really peeves me. So, but anyway, it goes. We'll see how that happens. Excuse me. Before we get into football, let me just say this. No, I'm looks like I'm going to be getting back into school, and hopefully I can, so that I can finish up get my graphic design degree and things like that. But definitely, because of that, because I'll be going to school, I'm gonna be spending spending some time, a lot more time. So, I gotta definitely try to remember to make sure that I do have time so that I don't forget this, because the next one should be in 3 weeks, February 28th. And I'll do the month of February, but so I'll try to do that. But I may forget, but I'm not gonna try to. Um, so yeah, so that's what I was gonna say about that. And if you follow me on YouTube, I'll probably do a video about that probably soon. But now here we go, and let's go right into the big thing. And even though there was some basketball stuff, and there's happening in the month of January, James Harden went off without his mind, with him scoring like 30 points in several straight games. This was really about football, wasn't it? This was really about, and in particular, the playoffs. And there were definitely some somebody said that it was not a good playoffs. I don't think it was an okay playoffs. I thought it was good enough. I don't think there weren't any massive massive failures, or anything like that. The championship Sunday obviously was good, because you had two overtime games, and you had the blown call from the New Orleans Saints, Los Angeles Rams game that probably cost New Orleans Saints the game, but they had a chance to win it, and the Rams defense made a play. And as we talk about that, let's segue into the fact that people wanted to change the overtime rule, because in the second game of the Chiefs and the Patriots, they went to overtime, and the Patriots drove right down the field and scored a touchdown and sent them to the playoffs. But see, here's the thing about that: you don't change. There's no reason for the overtime rule to be changed. Because it's about three phases of the game. It's about offense, it's about defense, and it's about special teams. And guess what? If the Chiefs wanted a chance, to win, they should have stopped them. They had 3 third down and 10s to stop them, and they didn't stop them. So, to me, I'm not looking for anything. Here are the 3 overtime rules that I'm okay with. I'm okay with the one that they have right now, where if you score a touchdown, the game is over. If you're a team and you kick the field goal, on the first drive, the other team gets a chance to respond. Um, I'm okay with the old rule. The fact that if you went down the field and kicked the field goal on the first drive, the game was over. Sudden death overtime. That's what that means. Sudden death. So I was totally okay with that and totally fine with that. Again, defense stopped them. So but the only change that I would make, so that you would say that both teams get an opportunity to it, would be is that I would just be okay with doing what the other sports do. The other sports, they play a quarter. They play another quarter or another inning in whatever. But they really do. But they basically just they play another basically another round, right? So if you want to do that, that's fine. You move it back up to 15 minutes, and you play another quarter, and you say the team the team at the end of the next quarter with the lead wins the game. In the regular season, if both teams are tied, then the game ends in a tie, just like it does right now. And then in the postseason, if the game ends in a tie, the quarter ends in a tie, then we go to the next quarter, just like it is right now. But I don't need like the whatever, the college football stuff. I don't need any type of other gimmicks or anything like that. There's no need for that. So that's just my take on it. But yeah, so and as it goes for my Bears, it's very interesting. Bears and the Eagles played, and it was a very interesting game. And of course, it came down to Cody Parkey, and he double doinked. He hit the goal. First of all, the first time he did it, he kicked it. He went straight through. But they did the whole call the timeout thing. So then he went back to it, and then he doinked it off the upright, and then doinked it off the bottom of the scene. That was just incredible. The people in Chicago have just been they've been just they just can't believe it. So and then he goes on the Today Show, which I know why he went on the Today Show, because people are Nimrods and they're morons, and they get on Twitter and other social media, and they start to and they send him things, and then there was a rumor that somebody sent out his phone number on Twitter and everything like that, so people could harass him. And morons and Nimrods, they do that. And then so he went on there to try to say, hey, come on now, I'm a guy and I feel bad and everything like that. But apparently it didn't, it didn't, do that. So it just made it almost worse. With the fan and also dealing with like the coaches and everything. Like Matt Nagy, he wasn't too fond of it. He called it a me thing rather than a we thing. So yeah, who knows? I don't know if Cody Parkey is going to be a part of this team. But it looks like he may not be. So, but my Bears had a good season. Listen, I had the Bears, not winning a lot of games because I didn't think that they were ready yet, and I wasn't sure about Mr. Trubisky, and I'm still not. And and who knows what's going to happen? But this was a good season. This was a very enjoyable season as a Bears fan, and then hopefully they don't pull a Jacksonville Jaguars. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for me this episode. Once again, I apologize for it being a week late. It slipped my mind, but definitely will not. I definitely will try not to do this again. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm everywhere, so just find me. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there, and I am out.